Yeah, we're blue.
All right, man. We back at it again.
Back at it again,
man. What we talking about?
A big week.
Yeah, some crazy stuff going on this week. I mean, let's react to the fixtures first. What we got? We got Chelsea versus Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan. Chelsea won 2-1. Really happy. Yeah, really.
Cole Palmer took the team in his back.
Exactly.
I got this.
Dragged us out the mud. I mean, to be honest, I watched the game. Reece James started at left back instead of right back, which is what I think is going to be the new setup where Reece James either Marlo Gusto is going to start on the left and Reece James starts on the right because Reece James is our captain, but in this game they actually put Reece James on the left and put Marlo Gusto on the right.
Been popping off Reece James.
Exactly. I mean, he's back from injury. I mean, the guy has not been able to avoid injury, so I'm really happy to see him playing right now. Obviously, Nicholas Jackson also got another goal this weekend. Underrated strikers. I actually saw a stat today that said that he's the fifth fastest player in Chelsea history to get to 20 Premier League goals.
That's impressive stuff, man.
And he's only behind Didier Drogba.
Crazy.
Whoa. And a few names. Exactly. I think Diego Costa as well was at Chelsea as well, and some other people as well. But and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank I think was in there too.
Tough game.
But
again, Chelsea ended up pulling away on that.
And another game real quick. Arsenal versus Liverpool, right? So this one came
out swinging, these guys.
Yeah.
We ended up 2-2 on that. It was a big statement for Arsenal saying we're here, but they kind of let it happen, and then Liverpool.
Personally, I don't think it was a big statement. This is why every time somebody asks me about the Premier League, I just don't think that Arsenal have got the minerals.
Liverpool's number one right now.
They don't have the minerals. So for them to
tie against them was pretty huge.
No, bro. I don't want to hear that. Arsenal fans and Arsenal people have been saying, "Oh my God, Rodrigo's injured. We're gonna win the Premier League." No, fam. Yeah. You cannot come out 2-1 before halftime.
2-1 before halftime.
Started the game brilliantly well. Fine, you can see the goal to Van Dijk, but you cannot at the Emirates, bro. At home,
let that happen.
You can't. That's like me sitting in my crib. You come to my crib, and I'm saying, you have to cater to me. Go get me a water. go serve my plate of food.
They let it go.
They literally sat back and let Liverpool, and they were killing it in the first half. And then all of a sudden, second half,
these teams are falling back. We go back to that. Borussia Dortmund, Real Madrid sat back. We go to Arsenal, Liverpool. They sat back on a 2-1 lead.
They're trying to be on a Jose Mourinho thing, bro.
But then you have big players like Mo Salah. Okay, he did end up scoring in the 80th roughly minute.
If you're not making that score 3-1, players like Mohamed Salah, unfortunately, they're going to punish you.
These guys, and that guy eats. He's a fighter. He will destroy anything in front of him. When he starts cutting people and starts cutting inside the box, it's a problem.
But I mean, I will. Before this, one thing I do want to touch on though, before this game, before the season started, I was not sure if Bukayo Saka was world class, but I'm starting to. I'm not sure he's there yet.
He's working.
I need to see him do more of it in the Champions League, but he's getting working there. He's getting there.
And again, he can be if he just clicks.
He can be like a goal former. He absolutely wrecked Andrew Robertson. I mean, he touched the ball through his legs, bagged him near post.
And if he clicks, he can be a Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer, the good thing about Cole Palmer is he clicked like that, and now he's producing passes and scoring consistently. And Bukayo Saka was doing the same thing, but just this game, this game, no.
Yeah.
But he's getting there.
He's a pretty consistent player, in my opinion, but I don't think he's world class yet. But,
so, emotional roller coaster. We went up here, and then we're going right back here. Man United.
They lost to West Ham, right? I saw that 2-1.
And that just goes to show just Man United having a great. They're just attacking. Couldn't get a goal in.
Yeah,
and then.
They were missing chances. I mean,
too many.
Dalot missed a huge chance.
Many.
I mean, the keeper was out, the goal was empty, and he missed. And West Ham over the bar.
West Ham is a strong team. They play with a lot of heart. And they always.
My guy Mikel Antonio up top. Shout out to my Jamaican brother.
He ended up doing. We ended up doing not well, and they took it away from us. It was a very, very tough game.
And obviously, when you do that, the news came out this morning.
Breaking news. It was this morning. First thing in the morning, you wake up.
I was driving into work.
Yep. And
Erik ten Hag sacked by Man United.
Erik ten Hag is gone.
He's out of there.
Sacked. Now, huge.
Yeah,
right.
I think Ruud van Nistelrooy is now the interim coach.
He's going to be there for now, and then they say that the Sporting.
Yeah, I heard the Sporting Lisbon. According to Fabricio's, he's the GOAT for breaking transfer news.
Yeah, but he's number one
as well. He said that initial talks have begun for them to get the Sporting Lisbon manager. But I also saw a thread today that they Man United actually thought about hiring Enzo Maresca, which is the Chelsea coach, in the summer. They have opted against it.
I saw a list. Enzo was in there. They had Xavi in there.
Yeah,
they had the Sporting coach.
Personally, this is what I thought, because Man United got a new owner. They got a new ownership now. I think it's called Ineos or something like that.
Yep.
I think that they should have just pulled the plug before the season even started, because it was a new ownership.
Yeah, I agree.
Just started over from scratch. Now you're in the season. You're really, really low in the table for where you should be as a big club as Man United is. You're not at the level.
It's hard to come back up.
Now you have. They should have just brought in a new manager from the start.
Do you think they should have done, like, because I was just talking about somebody else, shit coach, and then a good one, or just get a good one right off the bat? Like,
get a good one off the bat.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. Like, why not? Just wait it out with Aaron Ten Hag. Hopefully they hired a backup, this Sporting guy maybe. But I heard also Zizou is also in the rumors of becoming a coach.
Zizou has been in the rumors to come to Man United for years.
So maybe it's a good time, right? Just pull the plug on somebody big. All the money on that guy, and hopefully he can squeeze us out.
We'll see. Who they. But the thing is, this is the thing now, because Eric Ten Hag, like, bro, most of Man United's starting lineup was players that were brought by him. Correct. Anthony doesn't start, but players at Man United. Anthony, Joshua Zirkzee, I rate the guy, but he just hasn't been doing it for Manchester United now.
He didn't, right?
Rasmus Højlund was a signing of Eric Ten Hag.
Great signing.
Martinez was a signing of Eric Ten Hag. Matthias de Ligt was a signing of Eric Ten Hag. Mazraoui, the right back from Bayern, was a signing of Ten Hag.
Okay, he's good at signing, but where's the chemistry in my? I mean, those are not bad.
But what I'm saying is, like, what do you do now with the new? This is basically Ajax region, bro. Every single signing from it's literally an Ajax region team.
Yeah. I guess somebody could do it. They know the structure.
The only guys that are in that team that are not at Eric Ten Hag signing are Rashford, because he was at the club before, Garnacho because he came to the academy system, and obviously even Casemiro is a Ten Hag signing as well.
Yes.
So, guys, let us know down in the comments what you think about Man United sacking Ten Hag, what you think about them going to get Sporting Lisbon's manager now. Do you think he's going to be the guy? Do you think he's going to be the guy to do the job for Man United?
I mean, it's crazy because this weekend they play
Chelsea
against Chelsea. So let us know.
Now,
what happens.
Me as a Chelsea fan, I'm scared. Why? Because we know soccer is just a thing, right? Where whenever people get new managers, everybody's trying to
ball out.
Everybody's trying to prove to the club why they should be on that wing that they're on. They're trying to impress for that new manager that's going to come in.
So they can start in the starting 11.
Be on their A game.
Yeah.
Bro, I would not be surprised if Rashford comes out and bags 2 against us on the weekend, bro.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised.
This is kind of where a team doesn't want to face another, like Chelsea doesn't want to face its team.
This is the worst.
It's a strong team.
Like, I've seen Chelsea fans come out on Instagram and Twitter and said, like, why did United choose to sack Eric Ten Hag right before us?
Yeah.
Because we're probably going to get touched, bro.
Huge.
I'm pretty sure we're playing at Old Trafford as well. So we might get touched.
I don't know, but if it does, it's going to be tough.
It's definitely going to be a tough game. I mean,
Van Nistelrooy being the coach right now too, it's like kind of a legend in there. He's going to bring the presence. He's going to go. What is this?
I mean, the thing is though, like, Man United is always going to be a big game. It was a huge rivalry before. It's not as much as it is because obviously Chelsea and Man United are not in the position that they were before when Sir Alex Ferguson was there and Jose Mourinho was there. However, we cannot deny the fact that whenever Manchester United plays against big clubs, they always show up. I mean, they've beaten City in the FA Cup final. Like, you know what I mean? 3-1.
Yeah. So you just can't sleep. You can't sleep on anybody. I think if any point, anytime they can. But guys,
let us know in the comments what you think about this. You know,
which coach do you prefer?
And let us know what you think about Eric Ten Hag getting sacked, and let me know what you think about what you think about the new Sporting coach that's going to come in, or who do you think should get the job, or even if you guys think that Zizou will be there as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that leads us to the big game of the weekend, which was a shocker to me.
Yes.
Which is El Clásico. 4-0 por el Barcelona.
You know, I was going to wear my Real Madrid jersey.
Ganó el Barcelona. 4-0. ¿Qué pasó?
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think it was...
I mean, it was just...
Coming out of the Champions League, I'm trying to give myself excuses for Real Madrid. The Real Madrid played a very difficult team in Borussia. Sure, maybe.
Well, Barcelona played a very difficult team in Bayern.
4-0. 4-1, right?
4-1.
Okay, but how difficult is it if you guys are actually winning 4-1? You know what I'm saying?
No. Listen.
That's my excuse. I just should have given excuse for
guys, hold this guy accountable. This is madness, bro. I'm not hearing that. First of all, Bayern is a better team than Borussia Dortmund. And we slapped
it didn't show it. It did not show it.
We slapped them, man, for 4-1.
Bro,
I'm not
Borussia Dortmund came out mad, bro. Like, we hurt their mothers, bro.
Bro, listen to me, bro. I'm telling you right now that there's no excuses. You might have got touched in your own yard, in your own ends, bro. And you got touched, bro.
And I think it came down to, as well, going now into the Barcelona Real Madrid game, Vasquez was getting beat up on the right side. He was letting... I mean, as a defender, you can't let balls bounce in front of you when you have a striker or a winger, whatever he is, goddammit. Like Rafinha, bro. Rafinha is a monster, bro. He saw that ball bounce, and he saw Vasquez, like, look at it. He was like...
I mean, and these were...
Atacar.
And listen, it's not like... You know, we came to the Santiago Bernabéu and we scored 4 scrappy goals. These are quality goals. I mean, the first goal, Lewandowski gets slipped in by, I think it was, I don't know, I forgot who played the pass. It was either Fermin Lopez or who was that other Pedri. It was either Pedri or Fermin Lopez played the ball through to him. I forgot who played the ball through to him, but lovely slotted pass in behind the defense.
I put it in right there. Easy.
Pass it into the net.
I couldn't believe
Number 2, a beautiful ball into the box. Header. Finish right in the corner. Could not have placed that any more perfectly, right? Number 3, Lamine Yamal.
On the right side. Putting himself in a crazy angle.
I mean, the kid is the youngest player to ever score in El Clásico.
We'll talk about him in the next one, but...
so you have that going down, and then, obviously, Rafinha is always going to show up.
Vasquez on the left. We're really missing out.
But... Let's not gloat as Barcelona fans because Real Madrid has something to worry about.
Yes.
Kylian Mbappe, I mean, the guy missed how many sitters?
8? No, I'm sorry. 8 offsides are a fucking record for this guy.
Bro,
but
first of all...
Sitters after sitters.
Not only did he miss sitters, but, bro, I'm pretty sure you guys were offside like 13 times.
Yes, and every single time he was on, he had a chance.
And he
missed. And every time he was offside, had a chance, and he scored.
I mean,
we weren't able to elevate.
I mean, to be honest, this is why I could never be a manager.
It's a warring team right now.
Listen, I could never be. This is how I know I could never be a top level manager at the top level. Because, bro, to play a high line against Mbappe and Vinícius Júnior, which are 2 of the fastest players in the world right now.
And we knew the high line was coming. We knew they've been playing high line the whole time, and we have, again, 2 of the fastest strikers. To give them that much room between the high line and the goalie is insane. Put yourself a little more backwards, and then have a race because you're faster.
Yeah, he's going to win that race every single time.
But they just couldn't find that like balance. It was outrageous. I couldn't believe it.
It's actually absolutely insane the kind of high line that Barcelona played. But I mean, at the end of the day, 4-0. I genuinely feel that Hansi Flick is doing the job right now. Like, I mean,
he wasn't scared. He wasn't scared to go against Real Madrid.
I mean, statement wins this weekend. 4-1 in the Champions League against Bayern, and then 4-0 away. Not at the Camp Nou, people. This was not. We didn't touch them in our own place, bro. We went to
our house,
bro.
Yeah.
We went to their crib and said, give me
it's something to worry about. You have all these stars on one team that we cannot put together, but we're working on it. Carlo Ancelotti said the last time we faced Barcelona and lost, we ended up winning the Champions League as well as the Liga. So am I losing sleep over this? I'm going to be just fine, he said. But we're not worried too much.
I think it's time now. Barcelona has returned to the top level that we need to be at.
Ooh, has Barcelona returned?
Let me know. Personally, I think that the page has turned now. I think starting this week,
sure.
I think a
page turn, maybe 2 pages.
Yeah.
But we got a long way to go.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, we're going to do this and win the Champions League, but I am saying that we might win the league. I am saying we might win Copa del Rey. I'm saying we might win the Spanish Supercopa. That's gonna.
I think little by little, you guys have to do that. Win this, win that, win this, and then Real Madrid's like, oh shit! All we have to win is the Champions League. We have to win that. Pressure's gonna set in, but Barcelona, you never know. Barcelona's playing so well
because
they might be able to take it,
bro. Even like, bro, there's a kid that came through the La Masia Academy called Casalo. Like, he is an absolute. He's number 17, bro. Baller. And then Frankie de Jong actually obviously came on the pitch, changed the game a little bit,
and then
but then you know what that is. But let us know in the comments. 4-0 por el Barcelona.
It was a hard L.
Let us know what you guys think. You know what you guys think about that game. Do you think Barcelona's back on the rise? But you know, this brings us to the final topic, which is that, you know, obviously everything to do with the Ballon d'Or ceremony. The Real Madrid players did not travel in support because they knew that Vinícius did not win the Ballon d'Or ahead of time, which I thought would not be the case because according to Rodrigo, who won the Ballon d'Or, he said that he didn't know anything. But before we get into that, though, Carlo Ancelotti, as I thought, as he deserves, was a best men's coach. In the world.
We saw it coming.
I mean,
right?
he won a Champions League.
He really is the best in the world right now.
I personally believe that anybody who wins a Champions League should be the coach of the year.
Yeah, because he's taking on big teams,
exactly.
You know, and whatever. But which we'll definitely get onto the ceremony on that.
Let's talk about the whole scandal. Vinícius Júnior actually finished second to Rodrigo
I'll say the only thing that Cristiano Ronaldo said when he lost in penalties is injusticia. It's blasphemy for me.
Not.
It's something I just don't get. I mean, I just had 150 freaking texts from my buddies, and I just don't get it. What are we doing?
Personally, the thing is, this is why, and guys, let me know in the comments what you think of this, right? This is my reason as to why Rodrigo deserved to win the Ballon d'Or more than Vinícius Jr., right? Listen to me. The reason why I say that is because, number one, personally, I think that the Premier League is a harder league to win than La Liga, which is the league that Vinícius...
Premier League is harder to win in La Liga.
Than La Liga, which is what, obviously, Rodrigo won the Premier League, and Rodri, we're going to call him Rodrigo, because if I say Rodrigo, you're going to get confused with the Rodrigo that plays for Real Madrid.
Rodri.
So Rodri, he won the Premier League. The trophy that Vinícius won was La Liga. Personally, the Premier League has more weight. We know that the Premier League is a better league than La Liga. Secondly, this one might be a little bit controversial. However, there have been a lot of players that said that if they had to choose between winning a trophy for their country and winning a trophy for their club, which is the Champions League, they would rather win it for their country.
I agree.
So this is another reason why.
I agree.
I think that because he won the Euros, they gave it to him, and obviously Vinícius won the Champions League. Now, here's my third reason. And this is what I think. This is the reason why it's inexcusable as to why Rodri would not have won the Ballon d'Or today. And this is why. When you take into account what Manchester City does, right, as a team, and what Real Madrid does as a team, if you take Vinícius Júnior out of that team, they still have Bellingham. They still have Mbappe now. They still have Luka Modric, who's a legend that could still pull the strings. They still have a lot of Galacticos that could do the job.
Should be able to handle their job.
However, if we saw what happened the last time Rodri came out of this Man City team. All of a sudden, Arsenal was leading the league. And then what happened when Rodrigo came back?
They helped.
All of a sudden, Manchester City win the league. Basically, what I'm saying, guys, is that you take Vinícius Júnior out of that Real Madrid team, he's replaceable. You can put Rodrigo there. You could even play Bellingham as a false nine. But if you take Rodri out of that Manchester City team, they're naked.
I agree.
They're naked.
I think,
that is why, because he's priceless. Has more value to his team than Vinícius has.
It's not a robbery. I'll give him that. Because he did put up a session himself. Rodri's a baller, but it was taken from Vinícius.
How so?
Because hypothetically speaking, right? If you're saying that the La Liga and then you have the Euros are some of Okay, and then you have La Liga. I mean, then you have the Premier League and the Euros. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Then let's take into consideration the Spain players. Carvajal.
Yeah.
Okay. Carvajal did pretty much the exact same winnings as Rodri, right? So now we take out, like you said, you take out one player in Man City, Rodri, things go down.
Yeah.
You take out him, okay. We lose Carvajal. We see it right now in the last 3 games that we played. We lose Dani Carvajal on the right side. And who do we put? There's no one to put. Carvajal is the main player and one of the main reasons why we won the Champions League the last time around. We don't have him now. We are suffering. We are losing on just one side, the right.
Okay, but here comes the counter argument. Last year when you guys won the league and Champions League,
yes,
Carvajal
was there.
No, he had injury problems, and Lucas Vazquez was the one filling in for him. So therefore, Carvajal is replaceable. He is.
You can put somebody else in the Rodri's position too.
No, who?
You name? I don't know. You name him. Name him. You can put anybody. Who? Man City team is a whole Man City team.
Bro, listen.
You can't tell me that you can't readjust one guy and put him in the middle.
Listen.
We don't have a guy that goes in the right back position. There's no way.
Answer this question straightforward.
No way.
All right, come on. Answer this question straightforward.
Sure.
If you can answer this question,
I'll try.
Fair enough, right? Fair enough, right?
A la Madrid.
Who has more value to their team? Rodri, Carvajal, or Vinícius Júnior? Who has the most value?
You can't.
No.
Because it's going to be easy.
Wait,
because I'm going to say Vinícius. Why? Because he consistently took us. Rodri is holding the center defensive midfielder. Okay, sure. You're holding strikers from scoring goals. Okay.
No.
What wins you games?
No.
What wins you games? Ask me. I'm asking you. What wins you games?
Goals.
Thank you.
However,
and Vinícius Júnior every single time put one in the net.
No. We're not going to do that. You know why we're not going to do that? Because Rodrigo, last season, Rodri, bro, literally was the tick master of Man City. He made everything tick.
Set him up.
He made going forward on the edge of the box, scoring goals, making defensive tackles. The guy is irreplaceable.
Okay.
He's invaluable. I promise you right now, if Saudi came to Man City and gave him a $300 million, they would reject it.
Of course. He's a Ballon d'Or winner. Who uses him now?
Bro, I'm letting you know right now that Vinícius, even though I agree, he probably, should have won the Ballon d'Or.
Thank you. Done.
Because
thank you.
After that performance he did in the Champions League, he stole it. He wrote the name on it.
And that's however, I know it's not a magazine or whatever, but it should have been done.
However, here comes the caveat. When somebody is as invaluable to their team as Rodri is, that's undeniable, bro.
Okay.
That's undeniable. And you know what? Vinícius will probably end up winning the next Ballon d'Or, but this is
now I don't know.
The Ballon d'Or, and also this is what we need to understand too. The Ballon d'Or always goes to attacking players.
Yes.
Midfielders get no love. Modric was the last one to win it in how many years? The last midfielder before Modric to win the champion.
Okay, so let me put this out there. Who is better, Modric or Rodri?
I would take Rodri right now.
No way. There's no way.
My man's, bro.
How does that work?
Bro, I would take Rodri because
Modric is a center midfielder that acts as a center attacking midfield.
But Modric.
Toni Kroos plays Rodri's position.
Modric.
He doesn't even run.
Modric is replaceable. Chouameni. Camavinga.
No.
Valverde.
But you can't replace him like that.
He's not even a regular starter anymore. He's not even a regular starter anymore.
You don't put Chouameni in there. You have to put them on what they are. Modric is a center attacking midfielder that creates
I wouldn't say
goals.
Center attacking mid. I would say
center mid. Creates goals.
Rodri does that from the 6th position. So who's better? If I can do your job,
Rodri's a holding defender.
Okay. But listen, which player has more value? A player that can only stick to one job, which is Modric, get the team forward, or a player that can do my defensive job and do your job as well?
Was Rodri playing while Modric was playing or no?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
5 goals. And listen to this. I saw a graphic this morning. Modric had less goals and assists than Rodri had this year, and he won the Ballon d'Or.
So now let's get into those stats, right?
5 goals and 13 assists.
Stats, Rodri. That's why I say that this Ballon d'Or award has nothing. It's discreditable. It doesn't make sense. Whoever's voting doesn't make sense. Why? Because now you go to stats. What? Like I said before, what did Messi win at PSG?
Messi won the league. He went to the semifinal of the Champions League, and he won the World Cup.
At PSG?
Yes.
So he went to the semifinals and never even won it.
No.
Sure, maybe he won.
He won the World Cup.
Okay, maybe he won the league, right?
Yeah.
Is the league bigger than La Liga? And
but guess what? Winning
and PL?
Yeah, but no, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
How does that wait? It makes no sense.
Hang
it makes no sense.
Wait,
it's just robbery.
Wait, hang about.
That's robbery.
No. Hang about.
No, they did not give Rodri that time when Messi won that ball. He should have. Rodri should have won it.
Hang about.
Rodri should have won it at that time, not today.
No. Wait, hold up. Hang about. Reason why I'm saying that is because Lionel Messi won what?
The World Cup.
Exactly. That trophy itself is worth 1,000 points, bro.
I don't know. Yeah. Sure. No. Absolutely.
If you win the World Cup, there's undeniably that you're gonna win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Especially as Messi, you're gonna win the Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
But guys, let us know what you guys think in the comments. Vinícius,
because we could go on and on
about.
And like we need you guys' feedback. We need maybe a little more clarification. Maybe let
us know in the comments what you think. Did you think Vinícius was robbed, or do you think that Rodrigo rightly won the Ballon d'Or? Personally, I think he won the Ballon d'Or.
Right? Sure, he deserved it. Because first Rodri, second Vini, Jude Bellingham the third. And again, if he would have balled out at the Euros, I think he would have even had a chance to win it as well.
Exactly, bro. If Jude Bellingham won the Euros
and Champions League and what he was doing
and La Liga, bro, he would have been. Yeah,
he would have won it, right? But
another thing,
he's gonna get there.
Another thing I want to touch on, short thing before we go.
Yeah, please.
Is the fact that Vinícius, Jude Bellingham, and none of the Real Madrid staff went to the Ballon d'Or. Now, yes. Wait, before you say anything, I think that is extremely disrespectful to the people that attended the ceremony. That means you don't respect your competition. That means you're a crybaby. I mean, this guy, don't get me wrong, racism is a horrible thing, right?
Yes.
Should never, ever happen in a game of football,
Don't play with it.
But this guy just moans all the time.
Yeah.
Somehow, Vinícius finds out he's not going to win the Ballon d'Or, right?
Maybe a day before.
You still have to show up to respect your competition.
Yes.
You know what they're going to say now? They're going to say, oh, yeah, this is the reason why you don't win shit. It's because you get so emotional instead of taking it, turning the next cheek, right? And saying, okay, they didn't think I would deserve it this time. Now, let me show up to the ceremony, show respect to my competitors, then go ball out. Because don't get me wrong. Personally, I think this guy's gonna go into madness and do a Rafinha where he's just gonna be doing.
I hope so.
But it would have been
took away his biggest prize.
It would have been such a statement for him to show up to that Ballon d'Or ceremony. I think he disrespected the award. I think he disrespected every single person there. I think the fact that nobody from Real Madrid showed up. Because of the fact that they knew that Vinícius did. Like, bro, that's so disrespectful.
Florentino no, Carlo Ancelotti no, Jude, Carvajal, Vini. These guys didn't come.
And nobody didn't go.
Nobody went
in his home country in Paris.
Yeah, nobody went. I mean, I'll take it. I'll listen to it both ways. Disrespectful, yes. I believe that he should have been there when the biggest rivalry of Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. Motherfuckers were still there. They looked at each other and was like, I'll be there up to next year.
Exactly.
I'll be there next year. But I'm going to be here, just so you know, we still here. Now, it's different with Vini. Now he's not there. Now it's like, does he not want to be the best in the world? But this award is not about how emotional you get in the game or you can't dance in the game or racism. This game is about being the best soccer player in the world. You being the best soccer player in the world. Where is that?
I think Rodri was a more valuable player to his team.
And that's why I'm saying it maybe didn't get robbed, but they took it away from him. Because I think now it's going to be so hard to get.
Yeah, because now he has Kylian Mbappe on his team.
Because now they settle.
It's going to hard to it's going to hard to outdo what Mbappe is going to do. Even though he did have a fluke in El Clásico, I think Mbappe, just the fact that Mbappe is at Real Madrid is going to prevent.
Yes.
But, obviously I could be wrong. Vinícius might ball out and win the Ballon d'Or next season. But guys, let us know in the comments, what do you guys think about Vinícius not showing up to the Ballon d'Or ceremony? Like I said, I think it's extremely disrespectful. I think you should take your L as a man, show up, let the people see how disgusted you are that they thought that somebody else was better than you, and then go out there and prove it to them.
He did tweet and said, I'm going to do this 10 times.
Yep.
And I'll be ready.
All right. So let's see how he bounces back.
Hopefully he bounces back. My goal for Vini is that if he can win La Liga and he can do the Champions League, he walks away with that trophy. Exactly. Now that's Kylian Mbappe's same thing too, because he can win the league, he can win the Champions League.
But guys,
Haaland's on there too.
Let us know what you guys think about obviously everything we talked about today. Let us know what you think about Vinícius not showing up to the Ballon d'Or ceremony, and obviously if he got robbed or if Rodrigo was a deserved winner. Now, Oscar, where can the people find us?
Offside Convos on YouTube, Offside Convos on Instagram, and Offside Convos on TikTok. We are posting,
we post 2 videos
reels on reels, and try to have everybody show it.
2 videos per day on TikTok and 2 videos per day on Instagram as well. So guys, go over to Offside Convos videos right now on Instagram and TikTok. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comment on this video.
Follow everything,
as well as follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And share this with everybody. But that's all we got for you today.
Videos are going to be coming out roughly around 6 o'clock, mostly.
Every day.
We're setting the day, but 6 o'clock is our timeline, and we're trying to hit that. So just be out there, hit a like, hit a subscribe, follow.
And leave in the comments, stuff you want us to talk about.
Because, we may run out of stuff. You never know. But we need your help. Let's get to it, and let's see you on the next one.
All right, we'll see you in the next one.
Over and out. Peace.